A group of little ladybugs, led by their parents, were busy gathering food for the winter. Then, out of nowhere, the eldest son quietly slipped away from the group. He had spotted an enormous apple. Feeling like he was finally old enough to pull his own weight, he decided to contribute to the family on his own. He pushed with every ounce of strength he had and managed to hoist the heavy apple high into the air. Humming a little tune, he hugged the apple tight and headed home with a big smile on his face. But halfway there, a group of big, burly flies suddenly blocked his path. The leader didn't say a word, just kicked the young ladybug straight to the ground. The flies snatched the apple and hurled insults at him as he lay there. Just then, his father arrived on the scene, right in the nick of time. The flies panicked, dropped the apple, and turned their full attention toward the father. A high-speed chase broke out through the thick of the forest. The father and the flies darted through the air like fighter jets. Right in front of a massive spider web, the father hit the brakes and stopped dead in his tracks. The 5 flies chasing close behind had no time to react and slammed straight into the web. All 5 were stuck fast and became the spider's stored food for the winter. After dealing with the flies, the father immediately went to find his shaken son. He told him seriously, "Whenever danger comes, face it head on with courage." The two then flew home together. The whole family of 6 soon drifted off into a deep, peaceful sleep. Late that night, the father was jolted awake by an urgent distress signal from his good friend, the black ant captain. Without hesitation, he got up and set off on a rescue mission. What he didn't know was that his eldest son had already quietly slipped out behind him. Here's what had happened. The red ants, seeking revenge for their crushing defeat in the last ant war, had sent a large force to ambush and surround the black ant captain. The captain had been cornered with nowhere to go. Just as he was about to fall from a hanging lampshade, the father swooped in and caught him, but the red ants grabbed onto the captain and refused to let go. A tense standoff began. Right in the middle of that standoff, the young ladybug suddenly appeared. The swinging lamp shook violently and accidentally knocked into him. He lost control on the spot and tumbled headfirst into a nearby box. Workers quickly sealed the box and loaded it onto a truck. The shipment was set to be flown out to another country that very night. Just like that, his son was gone. The father was beside himself with worry. After getting the black ant captain to safety, he raced to the airport at full speed. The glass doors of the airport stopped him cold. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, he ran into a helpful cockroach. With the cockroach guiding him every step of the way, he tracked down the exact plane his son was on. He sprinted at full speed, caught up with the taxiing aircraft, and slipped inside the cargo hold. He found his son and told him not to be scared. "No matter where this plane takes you, I'll be right here." After 7 straight days of long-haul flying, the plane finally touched down on a remote island. The box his son was in was loaded onto a truck and hauled toward its destination. The road was rough, and the father was thrown violently off the box, crashing hard onto the ground. He watched as the truck carried his son further and further